And he even did he did graph, he did bar chart for the results.
This test streaming.
You started streaming.
He did bar chart for the results.
Okay, so
When I'm going to release it, when is it
I don't know what so we boosted when we
me, that's everybody 5 now.
next week. Come on.
So now true that 35 is the average. Average of how many?
60 something people that are give.
Okay, so let's start.
Why are they looking? Why are they How are you watching? You know where?
Wait, have you shared me?
Oh yeah, that's
Send it. I cannot send it.
what is it? Wait, sorry, what is it?
You can't.
Wait, just search it
What's your username?
at eFOOTBALL.
What's your username?
It's when you get almost 600 so.
Okay, so a borderline is the border of like 1 centimeter from the edge of the paper. You know. Okay.
Sorry.
Should have done this thing.
699. What kind of network be this?
Again.
Are you
Yes.
that's the account? Alright. Where are you on it? Why are you raining? Thanks, you guys. A2 is A2 A4 paper. A2 is A2 A2 paper. Scholar. You have to school. You home experience.
I'll punish you now. I'm a teacher. So next now, I would make space for my borderline, and according to the teacher's instruction, that's 12 centimeters by 6 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken. I shall make it 6 centimeters. Yeah.
12 by 6.
Yeah. So now I can start the drawing. So we'll start with this guy here. And now if we look carefully, we'll notice that this is a square and then there's a grid inside of the square. If you look at these markings, you can see them. So that's what we'll use as our guide when drawing the square. But for the square, we've been told that each square grid has an area of 100 millimeters squared. If you do the math, that is going to be 10 mm all around, like in length. But 10 mm is 1 centimeter on your ruler, and that is going to be very difficult to work with. So we'll enlarge this drawing, or we'll draw on a scale of 10 to 1. So that means every 1 centimeter in our drawing here is 1 millimeter in this drawing here, in the figure. So we'll start. Now I'll just come over to the edge of my paper here and draw. Now if you had a T-square, which I do not have, but if you do, you would have a T-square on the side of your board here, and that will allow you to draw perfectly horizontal lines every time. But since I don't have, I'll go the TD way and then use my ruler as a guide to draw a horizontal line, like a reference to paper shop. So I'll move away from the edge, starting from like 4 centimeters, draw a 10 centimeter long line here, like this. That's 10. So now I have this, it's called a rotring set. You don't need it, you can use your math set, your compass, but I just find this to be more comfortable, more easier. The build is more premium. So I'll measure 10 centimeters on this. So this is the proper way to draw a square in TD. 10 centimeters. Let me draw it down. Let me use this edge here so I can make the marking. 10 centimeter. Like that on the edge. That's my shaping. Yeah. So now I'll put it on this point, the end point of your line. Make an arc like this. Then bring it to this other point, and then you make a similar arc like this. So come to one end, just one end, and draw a vertical line. Now you want to use now this is your 60 by 30 set square. I prefer this over the 45 because this is longer in this axis. So use this to draw perpendicular lines 90 degrees. So I would put this like this, like so, on my line, and now I should be able to draw a perfectly straight line like this all the way down. So I would now measure it upwards 10 centimeters upwards, and see it hits that arc right there. So now that that is there, I've not changed the measurements on this compass, I'll once again try and look at it, confirm it's still 10 centimeters. So I'll put it here on this new point and strike an arc. So where these 2 points intersect, that is going to be my 10 centimeter point. So now I can just connect the dots like so, and this is how you draw your square in TD. So just connect those dots and you have a square. So now the next thing is to divide this square into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 portions. I counted this because when you are drawing or when you are using the method of division in TD, you will count all the divisions, including the very last one, or excluding your first line. So this is the beginning. We'll exclude this because in division is already accounted for. You understand what I'm saying when we start? So to divide any line, what you do is you pick a point on your line, which is the end point, obviously, and then draw any line at any angle to a comfortable length. That is very big. Yes, let's go with this. And then I would take my compass, put it at any comfortable distance or measurement like this, like so. And now I know I want to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divisions. So we'll start doing. I'm going to reduce this a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, once more. Move this to the side. And then the last one would be here. Okay. So now this square has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just like in half. So now I want to do the same thing I did here on this side. Rather than having to draw all of this again and start again, I can use my divider to transfer the measurements. So all I'll do is open, measure, and since they are equal divisions, I can measure, then just bring it here. Or you can also use this if you want to make life easier by just measuring this and then come here, cut, move up, sorry, let's come closer, move up, yeah.
You need to divide the other side too.
Which other side?
Yeah, beside it too.
This here.
And that one side.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying this
No,
side.
like I'm going to do like this.
I don't have to, like, I can use this to transfer the measurements here. Yeah.
No complain.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that with them. Let us clean. Once again, we would okay, so we have to do this. What we did here, with here, because of our teachers. Okay, so I'm going to go with a smaller division this time to avoid the wastage of space. It doesn't matter what like gap, as far as you make the proper amount of divisions. So here will now be 1. Remember, we're going for 8, right? Is it 8 or 9? 2, 3, 6, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now what we did there, we do it again. So this time it's going to be in this direction as such. So now once again parallel lines, and we have to make sure so in TD, whenever you have to divide the line, this is the proper way to do it. So just go like this, like this, with this name, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
7, 9.
Yeah. Like this. Let's stroke a bit. Good. So now we have our divisions on both sides. So yeah. So now we shall draw perpendicular lines upwards.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, streaming. No, it does snapping.
Your camera is still good.
Eh,
You have to upload it.
No, you never that big one. That big one. I know, I hold it.
Wait, let me be answering.
it does.
We saw both the stadium.